guys, welcome to Muscle Car TV. Today we have the Dodge Charger 392 Hemi Scat Pack to review for you guys today. Big thanks to Sands, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram for providing the car today. We're going to show you the exterior and interior, go out for a drive, and have our overall impressions on the car and just talk about it and see how we like it. So thanks for watching the video, and we're also going to have Sands information down below so you can check out their deals, inventory, and other things. All right, let's get on with the video. Quick, start it. All right, everybody, welcome to Muscle Car TV. Today we have the Dodge Charger 392 Hemi Scat Pack. Big thanks to Sands and Jim here for providing us the car to review for you guys. We're going to go for a drive. We're going to go over some stats and specs of the car. It's a really amazing muscle car, especially for Dodge to produce, 485 horsepower. And we're going to have our impressions. We're going to have a little discussion. So let's start with turning on the engine, push button start here. Fires up the 6.4 liter Hemi V8. Then put her into
You're welcome.
Drive. I
Sands,
appreciate it,
yes.
Really do appreciate it.
It's all about fun.
So here we go, 8-speed automatic in the Charger,
yes.
And optional, actually no, this one, the Charger only comes in 8-speed, automatic. They don't offer a manual option
No
on this
manual,
one.
you have automatic tap shift option.
We're gonna just leave it in automatic, let the car do the shifting. That's what I find out best in automatics, is where the newer automatics these days, they have the paddle shifters, they work decent, but unless you have a manual, there's no point in the end, if you have an automatic, leave it in automatic mode, the car does the shifting the best. All right, guys, so here we are, we're gonna make, what do you want to make, a left? We'll make a left, right? Okay, we're gonna go right here. And we are going to, also the Charger 392 Hemi has 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque. And so we're gonna do a little pull, starting up here a little bit just to get her up to speed.
Showing automatic's brutal, right?
Exactly. This is actually, I actually had a Jeep Grand Cherokee before this, and before the car I have now, I have a Ford, and it has the same transmission. FCA has the 8-speed in that, and all the Jeep, Dodge, Ram products, and it really is a great transmission, especially for this power. The 8-speed automatic is perfect. Also, big thing with this car, it's rear-wheel drive. On all 4 tires are 275 width tires and 20-inch, and these are black wheels, right on mine.
We've had a few customers up their tires up to Pirelli P0, one size up.
Yep.
The wheel well's even better.
And to be honest with you, if you're serious about performance, the Charger and Challenger, the 275s really don't do it justice, because you're gonna end up burning rubber. Like, obviously I'm not gonna do it now, but if we did a strong pull, we slide the back wheels a little bit.
The transmission challenges you to say, I like stick better.
Exactly,
okay?
exactly.
So anybody that doesn't know if they like paddle shifters, come and drive it.
Yep. And in this car especially, the engine note in the 6.4 liter Hemi is just amazing.
Yeah,
we have
absolutely.
in this car, in this engine in specific, we have overhead camshaft, so we have 2 valves per cylinder. It's a 16 valve engine, utilizing the push rods. It's very similar in design to the Corvette I actually reviewed a couple weeks ago.
That's good, yeah.
We're going to do a little pull here from, I don't know what gear I'm in, but
some folks that have upgraded to headers, high flow cats on these cars have taken them off because it got a little too loud.
And honestly, for a factory exhaust, it's usually a very restrictive. Me, what I would probably do in this car is probably do headers, like you said, maybe a muffler delete. Obviously a tune you need after that. But the muffler delete, I've seen videos people doing it. It sounds very good. I mean, you could do the high flow cats, but I feel like you go down that road, you got to do a camshaft, you got to do fuel injecters, all that stuff.
The thing you want to do is become a paddle shift pro. Which,
exactly.
If you watch racing at all, you have Formula One's paddle shift buttons. You have Indy cars paddle shift.
Yep.
Rally cars even today are starting to do it. But once you master that, then you can master the sound.
Yep.
You're not leaving any sound behind by getting an automatic.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And what I'm going to do up here is we're going to actually put her in the manual mode, see how the paddle shifters respond. All right, guys, so we're actually going to put her in the manual mode now, test out the paddle shift response of the 8-speed automatic. Some things I forgot to mention. For the charger, excuse me, we have LED lighting all the way around. We have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, and then the famous racetrack inspired taillights in the back that go all the way through.
Yes.
Also downforce on the car. We have the deck lid spoiler on the back, and we also have a bit of a front splitter in the front for additional downforce in the car. With the 6.4 liter V8 Hemi, the car has almost 500 horsepower. And the throttle responses, as you've seen in the drive, is extremely quick. So in the end, gas mileage or fuel economy is not going to be that good, with 14 miles per gallon in the city and 23 in the highway, with a combined of 17. So I mean, but people who buy this car are not looking for miles.
Well, and then you take a car like this now today. In today's standards, has a safety tech group all around it. It has this particular car has all the safety tech you would want in a high performance car, and you can wear a 10-gallon cowboy hat here.
Exactly. And you know, it's the one thing now we're going to just go over the impressions of the car. We got it in paddle shift mode. It's extremely practical. You know, this car is really for the person who wants practicality. Think about it. You have an enormous trunk in the back for a car of this horsepower. And we're going to be making a left here. We're in first gear. We're going to see how red line is about 6,000 RPM on this car. She really gets up to speed. Wow. 0 to 60 around the high 3s for this car, around 3.8, 3.9. And we're in fifth gear right now. But going back to the practicality, we have my friend Liam in the back, and he's got ample legroom. How tall are you, Liam? 5'9". 5'9", ample legroom. So this car is extremely practical. You can take it to the track. You can take the family to soccer practice. And also, Sands has a great deal on it. Jim, do you want to talk about the deals going on with this car?
When you go on our website, sandsautogroup.com, and you look at our inventory of new vehicles, every rebate that's on there is attainable by everyone. We don't put the bloat in there. We don't put any what-if prices. That is the price that you see there, and it's the way we like to do business. Go right on there. You can see this car on there right now, and come see Jimmy Mack, and let's go for a fun test drive. That's what I like to come in to work for.
Exactly. And
get these cars on the road, have fun. It's sunny out now.
The Charger, a lot of convenient features. We have the sunroof. We have automatic windows. We have seat warmers.
The car does it all. It's it could be a sports car on Sunday afternoon, and you can take the family to dinner on Tuesday night. Red Lobster, whatever.
Yep.
You know,
Red Lobster. There we go.
I'm sorry. Just throw me a night there.
No. And the thing I love about this is it's a great value. Yeah. You think about 10 years ago, to get 500 horsepower in a sedan, you'd have to go to BMW. You'd have to go to Mercedes. Now Dodge, which is a brand that has actually been one of my favorites in the last couple of years, just with the Hellcats and the things they're doing, it's the value that's amazing.
The tech that's involved in this, car is over the top. It's got everything to do, including adaptive cruise control camera in the front. You also have the biggest feature, my favorite feature on the car, besides the horsepower and handling, is the Uconnect. The Uconnect system, you can see it on uconnect.com. That's in this car. Is second to none in the industry. Top three in the top three.
8-inch touchscreen.
In the top 3 automakers. I worked for GM for 26 years. This is so easy to use and so easy to show my customers. Everybody can find something that they like in it. Yeah. And that includes performance pages. And especially performance pages.
Yes. You get to see 0 to 60 times. You go to the drag strip.
Tells you how many G's you're pulling. How many cars do that?
And also, one thing I love is the digital cluster in the middle. And I'm sorry, the 2 clusters on the side and then the digital screen in the center really just make it feel like modern, but also a classic muscle car. Yep. It just right now, I'm just driving the car on a local highway.
I'm not going to get him out of this car.
Yeah, this car I don't want to get out of. You know, right now I'm actually lost for words. It's actually it's just fun to drive. Yeah, it really is fun to drive, dude. And You know, I think the viewers, I drove a Z06 a couple weeks ago, and you know, I really couldn't do that much. It was a wet day, but I really couldn't do that many pulls. But this car is very, very fast. You just feel instant throttle.
And Dodge makes a car that when you come in to buy it, you drive out of the showroom, a person who likes to accessorize a car is really going to have to dig to find something to put on it.
Yep, yep.
So,
and it's just like it's the whole package these days.
Yep.
You get the technology, the 8-inch touchscreen, the Uconnect.
Yep.
You get the amazing performance from the Hemi engine, SRT street racing technology, which is actually a branch of FCA, their performance division, does an excellent job. And this car retails, what's the MSRP on this car?
It could be in the low 50s, mid 50s.
Mid 50s.
But let's look at it back in, from personal experience. A 2001 Corvette back in 2001 was $45,000 list price. We're not far from that. We're 17 years later.
Yeah, exactly.
Technology, performance, horsepower.
485 horsepower, guys. 475 pound-feet of torque. You can really feel that.
Take a look at some of the other imports and other domestic cars that are at that much horsepower, and look at some of your MSRPs.
Exactly. And like I said, even now, if you go outside of Dodge and you're looking for this much horsepower, you have to go to the Germans, you have to go to the Italians. And I mean, obviously you have, you know, the Corvette. You can get the GT350R Mustang with around that's around 400 or 500 horsepower. But just, it's the bargain. It's such a bargain, and it's a car I really wish I could buy, because a couple of years from now, you see everything's going electric. And, you know, I got a racer next to me trying to race. And we're not going to race them because, not my car, but,
be careful with the,
no, I'm not going to.
It could be, you know, now they have more than just rice out now. You can actually buy cauliflower.
Yeah.
We got to use another term.
We're gonna put her in a neutral.
Get in trouble for
We're gonna put her in a neutral.
But power is second to none in the technology. It's just, this one happens to have it all. Super Track Pack is a button on the dashboard. When you hit that, it becomes that.
Do a little fun here in the. It's just an exhilarating car. That's the thing. It's like I'm at loss for words. The guy, I'm trying to beat me.
We're getting a thumbs up from.
Not my car. I can't do it. But it's an exhilarating car. The looks, the design, modern lighting, just the front grille, everything is really amazing on this car. We're gonna go.
Yep, and the car turns heads. Just watch your license.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for. This is what he didn't want you to do.
I know. I had to do it. I had to do it with
I'm
that.
being cool. Watch. You having no fun? I'm having fun.
I'm having a great time.
I'm not even driving.
I want to invite you.
You know
back.
what the thing is?
I'll invite you back for more.
We'll do another ref for him.
You should do the new Jeep Wrangler JL too. That's a big change in that Jeep. You get a lot of people for that one. Oh, we're still filming.
I gotta make sure this is safe.
Well, yeah.
So anyways, guys, we're having a little fun here in the Charger. An amazing car, 10 out of 10. What I would do is, if I had the money, I would probably get this, just because it's more practical. It is a fun car. You have immense power. You can take this to the track, put drag radials on it for the drag strip.
Yep.
And for the money, if you think about it, you know, you could also, for this price range, you could get a Shelby GT350R, which is around 60 grand, so not far off from this. You could get a Camaro SS1LE.
Mustang GT350.
Exactly. You could get the Charger.
Corvette Grand Sport.
Corvette. You go. But anyways, it's just a fun car. I've been driving it. I'm kind of lost words right now. It's a very fun car. That's the only way I can describe it. It's fun. You know, you have the sound, you have the instant power of the V8, and it's really, if you think about it, it's really a Hellcat, the same motor as the Hellcat, just without the supercharger.
Nick, does it feel like it's on rails for you? Do you feel
the grip? You mean?
Do you feel like the car? Yeah. Does it feel?
I feel like I'm connected to the car.
Solid.
100%.
That's what I want the viewers to know. It's not just your regular Charger. This is the one you want.
This is the one you want, exactly. Because with the Scat Pack, you get the badging, and you also get these. Actually, we didn't really talk about the interior.
Yeah, and some true race car drivers don't need a supercharger.
Exactly. Naturally aspirated, guys, is the way to go. But back to what we were saying before at the light.
So
this car, if you guys think about it, this car in 10 years will not be around. The Charger will. But the days of big displacement, V8s, 6.4 liter V8 in this case, in the end is going away. We're going down to V6s now with twin turbochargers for efficiency. But the thing is, these cars are fun. But in the 10 years from now, who knows if we'll see these cars with V8s?
Whether you're paying cash for a car, or you want an extended finance, the rates are still good. Get it before the economy changes. Things change. Get them now.